Hey guys, Justa guy here. Welcome to another episode of City Skylines. I was gonna do a little cool thing with following the train, but it gets super blurry. I noticed. Um, if you zoom in too much, like the backgrounds, and obviously you can't follow it too well. Whoa. I know there's a mod that does this better, but I'm not quite sure what it is. If you guys know a good camera mod, I would love to try it out. Because this is just such an interesting train line, by the way, guys. So, I mean, the way I sort of moved it mod around to make the lane go up and down. It's not the most popular train ride. I added one more station over here off camera next to the fishing farms and stuff, just so people get to work. Although people still seem to like to bike across this bridge. Resides there, and they go to work at the university. I'm not sure why they were over here going home, but we won't ask these questions. But yeah, so I put a little thing here, so now I have a full loop instead of going back and forth like I was on just half the loop. So this half is now used, but we can buy a square. And we're going to buy this one mostly because we need to expand our industry to include forestry, because all these unique factories, oops, that's not it. Is it? Yeah. We have a toy factory, takes plastic and plain timber, paper. Lemonade takes glass, which we're not going to be doing unless we do stuff. Clothing factory takes paper, animal crop products, crops, and plastic. Oh, so we can actually do that right now. Okay, that's interesting. But most of them seem to take paper, basically. Other than the ores, that's the main one we're missing. And this spot right here, according to my natural resources, is pretty decent. It's obviously better in ore industry, to be honest. We could probably do trees here. It's just, honestly, you can do trees anywhere. All you gotta do is paint some trees. I just thought this connection here with the thing would be nice, but now that I see this is obviously a big ore industry. We don't really have the population, so we're going to try to make like a residential area next to it, kind of, like living in the woods. This might be good. I don't think there's anything up there, right? No. Oops. So, the problem we face is I wanted it over here because of the train station. I guess we could put another one over here. I just wanted to make this use of this side, but I bought this square mostly so I wouldn't have to do this janky L-shaped thing over here. We could just go around. But now the ore industry might end up being over there. I guess we will, in retrospect, want to do forestry, I guess, over here. So to make this a little better at forestry, because we're barely making money, by the way, it goes up very, very slightly. But in general, my profits and my losses are pretty even. Mostly because my train is like $19 million. Oops. Healthcare is really expensive. But train is $18 million. I'm not sure why my healthcare is at $19 million. I mean, obviously we have more healthcare than we'll ever need. I only put like one per area. I don't know why am I spending 19 million on healthcare. I have no idea what's so expensive. So all these businesses are unhappy because we don't have enough educated people. So I did hit the education boost thing. Costs money to increase education. We have enough schools, but we just don't have enough smart people. The only other thing you can possibly do to increase education that I know of without, I don't have the industry or the university DLC, is there is this thing for blimps, educational blimps. There we go. No cost. I've never really seen if it has an effect or not. And running blimps is expensive and very bad, because if anybody wants to use them, they go bad. But maybe we'll put some blimps down, see if it does anything. I have never in my life noticed a difference, but I'll click it anyway. We don't have any blimps right now, but so right here, we're going to take the landscaping tool, and take some trees. Oops. And we're going to paint a bunch of trees. Now, we don't have a good selection. There's like an option, a mod that lets you, whoa. That might be a few too many trees. But, yeah, let's see. I think that should affect the natural resources. I think, yeah. So this is officially Treeville, right? In fact, we're going to zone this. Now we can mix this between the bot DLC and the zone DLC, or industry DLC. Now the cool thing is you can have both, and that means any industry you zone in that area will just produce like the basic resources the zoned industry takes. And I don't know what like the worker or the cost effectivenesses are versus each other, but you know they both work. So we're going to need an actual intersection here as opposed to this janky off ramps we got going there. Our trains kind of make it difficult. I'm debating if I want it way over here or up here. Up here has the issue of we're right on the line. But let's see. We're just going to use one of the pre-assets. I haven't downloaded anything really fancy. Can I find it? What's this anyway? Pedestrian roads, huh? Intersections. So this is the only one I downloaded, and I was not entirely happy with its performance. But we just need this. Alright, so we got the basic entrance. Let's just connect our roads up. Alright, so we drew whatever that is in. I'm not quite sure why I went so many one-way roads, to be honest. Might regret that later, having to change all these. But I had the interiors want to be 2 lanes so people could drive by, but also get to everything. So what we're going to do is take some industry, like just along the edges. Hopefully it's within the area. There we go. And then there we go. So we can just have producing some papery products for us. It's along all the edges. Obviously, we don't have nearly the demand for this. Now, forestry is kind of cool that it doesn't pollute. It causes a lot of noise, and I think it causes a lot of electricity. But other than that, oops, we don't want that there. Probably stop there. And we'll leave that open for other services, maybe. We do need to connect this road. Keep open. Okay, let's change this. 2-lane highway. That's fine, I guess. Let's try 3, because this is going to be kind of bitty. There we go. Maybe we can shrink that now. There we go. So that kind of works. It's kind of a steep climb, but we can work with it. This is the input. So we'll delete this. And we'll just move it over a bit. There we go. And maybe smooth this out. I guess we stretch this out a little bit. Not make this quite big enough. There we go. Not much better. There we go. Should be more generous curves. I do not believe I have any of the options set up properly, so there we go. Yeah, none of them were on. So that should work. And now we just need industry buildings. Forestry. Forestry main building. But I guess we'll put it right here anyway. There we go. Small log yard and a tree plantation. 4,800 per unit. I don't know if it matters where it is. Yeah, those only go to like 1,000. So putting all those fake trees down really did help. So I wish we didn't have to look at that big screen. Can't see anything. That's kind of annoying. There must be mods that change that, but okay, so looks like these fit. Or is Anarchy on? No, it's on. Okay. So my design is not perfect. It is not built for optimal size. Okay, so we got all the log yards. I mean, we got all the things. Sawmill. We'll put these on this side. Right? Small log yard, that's fine. It's not so small. And I can't see anything with these zones, I swear. Ah. Yes, we can get one in here maybe? I don't know why it's not snapping too well. There we go, those 3 of those. And that's all we can build for now. Although we can build a more generic warehouse. After all these sawmills, how about we put 2 warehouses and we're going to set them to balanced, I guess. This makes plain timber. No, we'll do empty. Because we don't technically have anything that takes them yet. And we don't have paper yet. So we'll put zone forestry products, I guess. and empty, just for the other stuff. And that should get us going. Obviously, like I said, we don't have the workers. Oh, water. Yeah, that's a thing. Okay, so we got some through there. Obviously, my issue is... Oh, yeah, it's a one-way road that doesn't connect to anything. There we go. So, can we maybe put some people in here? I mean, for now at least. Let's see. Put some people right in the middle of the forestry area. If we have more demand for industry, we can change it. And then we'll put commercial place just to bridge the electricity. We have a bit of demand. Can we please get a building there? We did not put any hospitals. How about a big hospital? Maybe. There we go. Gonna have a big, because these forest areas always catch fire. There we go. Actually, relocate. I was hoping that was going to take the power over. Guess for now we're just going to have to bridge it. There we go. So it works. We got some people who are fairly happy to be living in the middle of the forestry zone. Not what I expected when I started, but our intersection seems to be handling it, and we got all these freaking trees everywhere. And we could, to alleviate traffic, have some slip lanes if we wanted, just outlets, you know, not necessarily inputs. Could have somebody coming over here if they want to quickly get from here to there. There we go. Highways. Come on. There we go. And we can make that look a little better, maybe. Bump that up. There we go. It's not quite as bad. That intersection should be mostly fine. It's not very busy. And the cargo, oh, having an input and an output might be good there. I didn't think of that. Might be a bad idea because the cargo might be super busy. There we go. Just an option. Oops. Did not connect. There we go. And we get rid of these bushes of doom that won't ever go away. So I guess we might want to actually upgrade this to 2. Because they do have 2 directions. There we go. There we go. A little bit better. Maybe. We're going to favor the trucks because they're going to be the most busy. There we go. And we got some business going. We are down to 3 million, so we lost about 500,000 building this and have yet to earn profits. Let's see here. Can I collect something? There we go. So we're outputting no paper. We are outputting timber. We have enough workers. We just need to make products. And nobody's complaining about forestry products just yet. We aren't stockpiling per se yet, so we're not out of trucks. So we're doing pretty good. We don't have any of the regular industries building up yet. Oh, these are all unbalanced. So that's not good. We'll keep one unbalanced just in case. Oops. Got some more forestry goodies. But this is basically going okay. There's only 2 things I really want to do. We're going to add a pathway real quick. So people who want to walk can get up here. I'm not entirely sure that connected. Normally I'd wait for somebody to walk. That's kind of hard to tell. Okay. Well, that one's connected. And I think nobody can walk that way. Is that a street or a highway? National Road. I'm fairly sure people can't walk across that. There we go. Maybe. Yay, somebody walked. And what are they doing? Come on. Medium wealth adult leaving the city. Why are you walking over there? I'm very curious. So you walked across the bridge to get on your car. That's very weird. Very strange. Very weird way to get out of the city. Guess I didn't think that was a tourist harbor. Well, guys, we've made a bit of a mess with our like visuals of this canal area. But our forestry's up. We got a few more people living in there. Not exactly making much of a profit just yet. We have not really done much, to be honest. Just make a very weird intersection. Oh yeah, we wanted our trains. Train station. So I guess we're gonna draw a little road. Just a basic road with trees, I guess. No, let's do this. That's connected, that's connected. Let's get rid of the stupid bush. And then let's just go to connectors. Drag that in there. And drag that one in there. Now we have a stop. And we still have enough power and water. Despite he's taking a little more. It is not connected to the power grid by just a fraction of a margin. So we'll just put a couple of those in just for people to shop at that live here. Speaking of, pop in some more houses. And we'll leave a gap between the houses and where people live or work. There we go. So these are all working pretty well. Making sure the trains actually come in. It's people are getting in. People are getting out. It's actually pretty busy. It's already at 73. 140, so this is one of the most popular stops, surprisingly. I mean, I guess it also kind of services this area and obviously all those jobs. Farming area is not nearly as busy though. Nobody seems to really like to come and go here. Or is it because no, they can walk up and down that hill despite its interesting thing. Well, sorry guys, this episode's been kind of all over there, but we mostly expanded our industry to include forestry. I guess next time we'll be working on ore here. And we'll also have made our circular train route a little more popular. It's pretty balanced between the trains and the ferries, to be honest, right now. They're both carrying on the average hundreds of people. It seems like less people are using the ferry the more I do the train though, which is kind of sad. But we got sort of like a circular roundabout thing, but we got the highway all around the outskirts, then we got the train on the outskirts, and then we got the ferry sort of on the inner circle. We could technically add a ferry stop over here, but I don't see the point. We might also eventually add a ferry stop on this side of the river for the ores. But yeah, this will be just a guy signing off. I'm not entirely sure how this is all going to edit together because like I said, I've been all over the place. But I'm kind of happy with how randomly chaotic this is and how it just ended up being more about housing than forestry. But them's the breaks. I mean, sort of like a little hamlet of people living in the woods with their forestry lumberjack or whatever around it. But yeah, guys, this is just a guy signing off. Catch you guys later. Bye.